So welcome, Yogi, to your practice today. We are going to go through a series of poses to really help rest and restore and recover the body, as well as the mind and the nervous system. So this is great if you're feeling depleted, if you've been fatigued, if your body has been kind of achy and you just need a really gentle practice. You will need a couple of blocks for sure. Now, if you have a bolster, you're more than welcome to bring the bolster along. If you do not have a bolster, that's perfectly fine. You can work without it. I'm going to show variations with and without the bolster. Okay, so we're going to begin in supported fish. Now, you're going to take your 2 blocks, and if you're working with a bolster as well, I'll show you that variation first. You're going to take the bolster or the block, one block on the 2nd level and the other block on the lowest level. And then you can take your bolster and place it on an angle, and then you're going to lay back on it. Okay. Now, if you're not working with the bolster, you can take that first block that's going to go under the head on the highest level. Keep the other block just as it is. Okay. So I'm going to work with the bolster and the blocks today. And I'm going to encourage you as you lay back on them to really allow your chest to soften. Draw your shoulder blades apart. Take your arms out, shoulder height, palms up, soft bend in the elbows. Feel free to keep your knees bent and maybe let your feet go a little wide, or extend the legs all the way out. Once you land here on the mat in this first pose, gently begin to tune into a deeper breath in and a longer breath out to anchor you right here, right now. Take one more really slow and deep breath that rises all the way up to the tip of your collarbones. And then slowly as you can, empty out the breath completely. And then you're gently going to come off of the blocks and make your way onto your back. Take a moment as you lay down onto the back to feel the support underneath you, to let the body recover, to let the energy move. And now we're going to move into supported bridge. If you're working with the blocks, you're going to be using both blocks. And on the lowest level, you're going to lift your hips up. You're going to slide the blocks underneath you. You want them to be level side by side. Okay. I like to tuck my hand back there just to make sure that they're right touching beside each other. And then you're going to keep your knees bent, but you're going to hug the left knee in towards the chest. Okay. If you want to work with the bolster instead, you're just going to take your bolster and same thing. You're going to lift your hips up, tuck that bolster underneath. And once you have it into place just above the base of the tailbone, you're going to hug your left knee in towards your chest. Feel free to extend the right leg long as that feels comfortable in your body. If not, keep the knee bent for a little more support. I prefer to tuck my hands underneath onto the hamstring. This just gives my upper body a little more support that I can relax into. And then let your breath be guided back into your body. Continue with the breath. Start to put the left foot back down onto the mat. And then you're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Interlace your hands either onto your hamstring or your shin. Maybe extend the left leg out depending on how your hip and your lower back feel. Enjoy long, slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Take one final breath in this shape. And gently release, foot back down. Have both feet grounded, lift the hips, very slowly take your props out of the way. Land your sacrum back down, let your knees touch, take your feet wide. Rest here for 3 deep breaths. Now bring the knees and the feet to touch. We're going to move into a really supported, gentle spinal twist from here. So you're going to shift your hips a little bit to the right. And you're going to let your knees fall towards the left. You can stack 1 or 2 blocks or even your bolster between your knees. Let your right shoulder soften open as you extend your arms out, shoulder height, palms up. And feel free to let your head rotate a little bit towards the right if that feels good on the neck. Otherwise, you can keep the head central. Let your chest Your lungs open up as you fill them with breath. Slowly on your next inhale, begin to come back onto the back. You take the props out for a moment, pause here, let your spine rebound for a breath in and out. And now gently shift the hips to the left, knees start to fall to the right. Take your props, set it up as you let the left shoulder this time roll open, arms extend back out. your next inhale, very gently start to return back onto the back. Pause for a moment, knees bent, touching feet wide, props to the side. And then give the knees a little hug in towards the chest as you gently rock from side to side. And as you come back through center, you're going to start to make your way into your final Shavasana. If you want to use your bolster or your blocks underneath your thighs, you certainly can. Really set this up so that it feels comfortable, you feel grounded. Draw the shoulder blades apart, take the arms away from the body, feet a little wider. Take a final deep breath, and then let yourself completely surrender. please allow yourself as much time as you need here. There's never any rush. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Have a beautiful rest of your day, yogi. Namaste.